and welcome to another Chelsea chat. And first of all, may I say to all you out there, you guys and girls, Happy New Year. Hope you have a great 2023. Hope you carry on watching Chelsea chat. And hope this team of ours pick up, don't you? Absolutely dire this afternoon. Absolutely dire. First half, I thought it was all right, to be fair. But I've said for some time, we've got no Essians or Ballocks or got no physicality. Even John Terry. No, even Lampard could put it about a bit, couldn't he? We had, when you think of some of the players that we've had, no one would mess with you. Ivanovic at the back. Go back even further, shall we? Doug Rugby. Who'd mess about with Doug Rugby? Bill Garner up front. Mickey Droy. We got nothing like that. When you look at that team today, it's Koulibaly, who got done for pace. Yeah, he can put it about a bit, but other than that, not a lot. Jorginho in midfield there. And what I didn't understand was that in the second half, don't get me wrong, the referee was letting them get away with dogs abuse. All this pushing after the ball had gone, all this late stuff, he was just letting them get away with murder. That's why Mason Mount got the ump and got taken off. I'll tell you, I'd have got the ump and got sent off. I ain't gonna lie, in my playing days. But that was a shocker. But you expect that, don't you? They are dire. Let's face it. Let's put it into perspective. They are a dire football team. A dire football team managed by a bloke that looks like he's... And I'm not an all painting, I know. But that's Steve Cooper, probably a lovely guy, but he does look like he's the result of some sort of scientific experiment, doesn't he? Looks at... How can you tell when he's awake? When he's awake or when he's asleep? I just don't know. But anyway, they got away with dogs. Oh, they're fans. How thick are those Nottingham Forest fans? Singing to Mason Mount, Derby reject. A, they've either not got the know-how or the IQ to understand the loan system, and B, they've not got the IQ to understand that leaving Derby, where you were playing on loan, to go and win the Champions League with Chelsea isn't actually rejection. But what do I know? They were shouting for handballs that weren't handballs. They were catcalling. What a horrible bunch. I've got to be honest, I've had a few Guinnesses, but I hope they go down. I will absolutely laugh like one if they go down. I really will. And they probably will, because they're rubbish. They're absolutely rubbish. All they've got is physicality that we couldn't match. We could not match that physicality. It was embarrassing at times. All they've got is physicality, and all they've got is physicality. They're absolutely pants. Let's all say it as it is. And we couldn't beat them. So what does that make us? We were absolutely shocking this afternoon. And then Graham Potter, I'm all for giving him time. I am. I think he's getting a lot of abuse that's not fair. But you're getting out-muscled on the pitch. So what do? You take off your most physical midfielder, which was Zakaria, and you leave Jorginho on the pitch. I haven't got a clue. You see that Koulibaly is getting absolutely smashed for speed. You've got Trevor Chalobah sitting there on the bench. If you're getting overloaded, why not? Why not bring Chalobah on, take Koulibaly off, move Dave into a centre-half position, and have Ziyech coming on, playing as a wing-back, getting forward. We just seemed... And I'll tell you what, I'm not blaming Potter, but for the players, 89 minutes, you're 1-1 away at Nottingham Forest, you're on the attack, and you pass sideways and backwards. I was pulling my hair out. I got to admit, Well, you know, I still stick by my theory that Potter needs time, and I'm still supportive of Potter. Some of these on social media, I'm really not even going back on there. Calling for Pochettino, that multiple, that serial winner Pochettino. Oh my good God, what is wrong with people? You know, take your brain out for a walk, wave it around a bit, let it get some air. I just don't know. Is Potter the answer? I still don't know. If we have many more days like today, we can't score. We can't. You know why we can't score? Because we don't create chances. We don't create chances. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank had it sussed out. What did we have there? 5 chances in the whole game, or 7 was it? I don't know, but 2 on target. We were absolutely toothless. Absolutely toothless. Raheem Sterling took his goal well, and that's all he done in the whole game. Still reckon he'll be a good signing, but boy, oh boy, he's testing my patience. I thought Pulisic had a good game. The brief look I had at social media, what's Pulisic still doing at the club? What's Pulisic still doing at the club? Uh, to me, he was one of our better players this afternoon. I must watch a different game to some of these people. Either that or I'm so steaming that I miss all the bits where they're playing so badly. Anyway, let's go through it. This afternoon, I've probably not even said any of this. You'll have to ignore this vlog. I'm sorry. This afternoon, it was Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1. In goal, we had Kepa. At the back, we had Dave. Inside of him, we had Koulibaly, or the water treader, as I call him after this afternoon. We had Thiago Silva, had a good game. Got exposed a bit in the second half, but he had a good game. And then on the other side, we had Cucurella. Where's them boots? Get them boots out. Never played left back before, but I think I could put a shift in. You know, if I was Lewis Hall, if I was Lewis Hall, I would probably nut Potter if I heard Cucurella's name called out instead of mine. In midfield, we had Jorginho and Zachariah. In front of them, we had Mason Mount. In front of them, we had Pulisic and Sterling. And up front, allegedly, we had Havertz, who I thought was great the other night. I thought he was good for 45 minutes today. And in the second half, I didn't even know he was on the pitch. And it was literally a story of 2 halves, wasn't it? It really was. First half, we were dominant. Bit lucky with a goal. I thought it was a great bit of skill by Havertz, first of all. But it wasn't. It was their centre half hit the back of his foot, went over, hit the crossbar, came down. Sterling took it well, to be fair. They planned to sort Sterling out physically, and Mount, and Pulisic. And with a weak referee, they got away with it. All these niggly little pushes, and then he's got the cheek to get the book out for our lot. I don't know. They just out muscled us, didn't they? They just out muscled us. And you know what I do like though? These players that we're buying, the young lad Fofana up front, David, is it Datro, Fofana, and this guy from Monaco, big physical lads, and that's what we need. We need a bit of bite in there, you know, a little bit of nastiness in our game, and we need a little bit of urgency. 89th minute, and we're playing the ball backwards and sideways. Because I'm drunk and on drugs, not cocaine or anything like that, but medicinal drugs. And because I'm drunk, I'm just gonna score the players. I thought Kepa had a good game, saved us a few times, 2-3 times at least. Kepa gets an 8 from me. Dave, some good blocks. I put him at fault for the goal, to be honest. 7. Koulibaly gets 5. I love Koulibaly, but I thought he was awful today. I'd have had him off there and Chalobah on. Silva, 8. Same as Kepa. although I'm going to give Kepa man of the match. Kukureya 5.5. I think he's playing so under what he's capable of. It's not true. Jorginho 6. Just outthought, outthought. Yeah, 6. Probably being generous, but 6. Mason Mount, not his best game. Got very frustrated. He gets a 6. Great ball for Pulisic to put it across for the goal. And he tries. He gives 100%, but it weren't his best game. He gets a 6. In front of them, Pulisic. Everyone wants him gone by looking at some of them, some of the Facebooks. But I thought he was one of our better players. He gets a 7. Sterling gets a 5. Thought he was out muscled. They had singled him out, but you've got to be stronger than that. You've got to be stronger than that. Took his goal well, otherwise it'd probably been a 4.5. Havertz today gets a 6. First half he was decent. Didn't even know he was playing second half. Didn't even know he was playing. Oh, that ball that got put across by Ziyech when he come on. How did Aubameyang, or I think it was Pulisic, not get on the end of it? You got to throw yourself at that. Don't matter if you get a face full of teeth. Don't matter if you get a face full of teeth. Don't matter if you get a face full of boot. Just get on the end of it. Just get on the end of it. We need to toughen up. We need to harden up. And we need to grow a pair as a team. Potter gets a 4 from me today. I think as soon as you saw how much pressure he was on, I would have gone to a back 5. Brought Chalobah on. I think we would have been more dangerous that way as well. I'd have took Kukureya off and put Lewis all on and had a go at them. And I'll tell you what I wouldn't have put up with. 89 minutes playing the ball backwards or sideways. So, I suppose it's give fuel to the Potter out brigade. My mind hasn't changed. Give him time. But we have got to start playing better than... They've played all right the other night, but that was against Bournemouth. But this lot, they're just a bunch of thugs. How that Yates was still on the pitch, I'll never know. The referee must be getting it from Yates after the game, or giving it him, because that's the only reason I can explain Yates still being on that pitch. Anyway, I'm going to go now. But I wish you all a happy new year, and up to Chelsea. Speak to you after City. Oh, please subscribe. Thanks a lot. Up to Chelsea. Bye for now.